What is going on, guys? Nexas here. Welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, we're back with more. See, is our Festival of the Lost Weapons to get through. We obviously had the Lincoln Green. Oh, Jurassic Green. Excuse my friends. Jurassic Green. It ain't reskin, boys. What are you guys talking about? It's literally like a weapon with a mustache on it. That's what they are. But the Jurassic Green was one. We had the Braytech Werewolf, which was the other one. And the one we're going to be looking at today is going to be Horror Story. So this is another weapon you can obtain, obviously, from doing Festival of the Lost this year. This one came. This was like one of the very first weapons we ever got from Festival of the Lost. It wasn't bad when it came out, but again, it's another 450. It doesn't really roll with as many desirable perks as obviously the werewolf, but nonetheless, it still needs a bit of a review because you will be grinding for it and you want to know if it's worth keeping any god rolls. Now, you can't get obviously random rolls, but this is the curated. And one of you guys actually told me that once you unlock the very first one, you can actually buy this from collections, which is actually really cool. Same with the werewolf. You can buy the Braytech werewolf from collections once you unlock any sort of werewolf, which is really, really dope because the created role is the bestest role. But the Horror Story, this is the role you used to get all the time. This used to be the guaranteed drop we got back in the day anyway. It's got rifle scope ST, so a long zoom, or we got hitmark IS, so a short zoom. We got flared maga, so increases stability, great increased reload speed. We got Zen moment, so causes damage to this weapon, increases stability. And for the daddy trait, we got rampage, because this weapon temporarily grants increased damage, stacks 3 times with a reload masterwork of 10 as well, and obviously you'll just stick this on as well. Backup mag is always goated, boys. But this is the Horror Story. It's actually a really nice weapon. It's basically off the origin story, so if you don't know, basically Festival of the Lost weapons, they're really old weapons that come back with new perks. That's all they really are. The Horror Story itself, this is actually a cool weapon in terms of feeling everything. The origin story was honestly really sweet back in the day, but you'll see on the screen now all the other rolls you can get, and you can see this would be one of the best rolls, and you can't get rampage on it unless it is to curate and stuff, but you can get your moving target, your slide shot, or whatever if you really wanted to, firmly planted subsistence. You can actually get some nice rolls on this. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to say this going to be meta defining, but as I said, you are going to be grinding these Festival of the Lost, and it is nice to know if this will be good or not. Rolls wise though, I will admit, I would always go for the Braytech. It's both the same RPM. Braytech has multi-kill clip and stuff with the curated. So yeah, Horror Story might just kind of fall away to the wayside, but as I said, we're getting it, we're getting rolls of it, so we got to review it. So without further ado, let's go into some PvP with the Horror Story auto rifle. Alrighty, so we're going to be on the Radiant Cliffs with their Horror Story, and as I said, it's not going to be the worst gun in the world. It's definitely, to be honest, it's going to be one of the weakest. I'm going to straight up say that. It's going to be one of the weakest out of all the weapons you get. Link, the Jurassic Green was obviously great, and obviously, yeah, the Werewolf is bay, same RPM as this, but doesn't mean that this is going to be any slouch either. This, if you're hitting your domes, will actually do some work, but you got to be hitting those headshots. You ain't hitting headshots, you're going to do nothing. This guy's got to try just, hey, bro, come here, bro, come here. Oh no, you don't survive that, bro. Freaking die. I used all my util to kill one freaking Titan. Well, you can see it does do good damage. You just gotta track. Yeah, it's not a rifle. If you're missing with these, you're gonna freaking just die. But 29 per dome, whatever, when you're in the right ranges. I just think rolls wise as well, this curated isn't like the greatest roll in the world. But yeah, definitely if you're hard hitting your domes or whatever. Oh my good god. Oh, did he kill the other dude? I am so freaking weak. Hey boys, let's go, let's go. He should be here. Okay, he's up above. What? Guys, where is this guy? I'm so freaking confused. Who uses that Titan grenade? I will never freaking know. Come on, can I hit someone? I hit him in the toes, boys. There we go. Finally got a freaking kill. These guys are just freaking Titan walling everywhere. I literally attack on Titan right now. Oh, gonna be a dude here, though. And this is the shred I'm talking about. When you are accurate with this weapon, you can see that you can absolutely freaking wreck people. You just yeah, you've got to be hitting that dome ski. If you ain't hitting the domes, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle. But with the rampage as well, I will do an extra damage. Just not enough because I was getting range fall off there as well. So it literally goes from like 29 to 30-ish one. That kill clip there, I absolutely wreck his behind, but we are absolutely stomping. Okay, I just need the right engagements for this weapon. I think range is just not where it's at. This does have 2 sides, by the way. I'm trying to gloss over that, but the other side is, for this weapon, it is very zoomed in. So you get absolutely wrecked by it, but there's the kill. And look at that. We can actually shred a little bit. As long as I said, get those dome skis in, you will absolutely wreck, but yeah, range is just not where it's at, Chief. That guy just bursted me with a no time. If you go for range with this, you're going to struggle so hard. And that's what I'm saying. It's kind of weak. The Braytech has better base and everything like that. And Horror Story, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. But if this is a 600 RPM, I think it would bode so much better for what its range is like. But right now, it just struggles at those sorts of things. It's kind of weak in that sense. And obviously, the creative. Oh, no. You know what? Screw it. Did I full cast my... Please tell me I got my super back. That was the worst. I thought I'd kill him in time. Nope, I wasted it. Oh my god. Yep, you are here, folks, for the best D2 player in the game. Yeah, we're freaking absolute freaking god tier at this game. And that guy's one shot. And oh, that's a freaking top. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. This game's going. This is a horror story. I mean, this game is just being shocked from the start. Look at this. I'm just getting beamed by every single person in this game. Every time I see someone, I just get freaking. Look at that. Why do you go for me? I'm in a rift. There's two guys standing there. I'm not even gonna get the kill. I think the guy jumped off the map. There's two guys mid-open. I'm standing in the rift, and this guy is just peppering my booty, just going for me. Like, come on, there's other people in the game, and this guy's freaking jumping with a fate bringer. Oh my god. Well, boys, we were absolutely stomping, and now we're actually losing this game. What the hell happened? Maybe it's just me just getting absolutely... I'm just getting my ass handed to me this game. Honestly, though, this weapon, you can see that it is... Like, even with the werewolf yesterday, I was able to, like, kind of shred out a little bit. But this weapon, it's a very weak weapon. You can see it takes a lot of bullets. It's 450. There's nothing really redeeming about it that I would say is just like, oh my god, it's gonna be insane, or it's a really good auto and stuff. It's just a so much better 450s. I know there's not many kinetic 450s, but definitely speaking, this one isn't. It just gets 8 times killed by everything. Like grid skipper, this guy's freaking using to shred people. There's loads of stuff like that. Ah, we killed him. Thank you. I just struggle so much. And we get this guy. Thank you, man. This guy in his dodge roll. Oh, stop. But yeah, in the 1v1s, I just struggle so freaking much. Even though, like, they're, like, it's not like they're hard to kill or whatever. It's just, when you're in a 1v1, you just struggle against everything. Just dualities, freaking grid skippers. I think if it had high calorie rounds, it might have a redeeming factor. But, yeah, just generally speaking. I know I don't really crap on guns too much, but, yeah, it's definitely a weak one. I'm not gonna lie. This is, look at that. I'm doing, like, next to no damage. It's just a weak auto. Like, no time just beats me there. I can't do anything. I'm just getting crapped on, to be honest. Oh, I'm gonna get kills with this super, though, just to make myself feel freaking pretty. I gotta do it because I am getting beamed by everybody and their mother. Thank you for all the kills, boys. This is just for the ego. I need those kills because this is being an absolute freaking swamp of just me getting absolutely beamed, especially by these guys. Oh my god. Like, literally, you have to hit, like, every shot with this. I think it's just current meta-wise, just 450s ain't it. And I think this one, though, as I said, if you're gonna go for a 450, you're gonna go for, obviously, your defaults. You're not gonna... Okay, this guy could die. We got him. If only he used the super. But you're not gonna really go for something else instead of this. Even if I stick up a counterbalance, I know recoil is one thing. Even if you stick up the counterbalance on this, though, you can see that you just still get freaking beamed by everything. Like, that's a grid skipper. It's just so much harder. We actually got the kill for it, though. But I will say that the horror story, even though we're going to win this game, by no freaking, it's not me who won this game, boys. It is you guys. I did terrible. But yeah, this horror story, it's a really hard weapon to kind of make a case for it to be good, because I just think that generally speaking, even if you're hitting your shots and stuff like that, everything else just kind of out-timing to kill you. And this guy in his freaking wall, can you just die? Thank you. Where's this guy? And this guy's a duality. Just die. Leave me alone. Leave me a freaking alone. This guy, oh my god, I'm so dead. Freaking wall killed me. I mean, it's called Horror Story for a reason, because this is, yeah, it's not great. We actually got 32 opponents defeated 2.0. I mean, a lot of that was kind of super kills and stuff, but I didn't do bad. It's just, it ain't a chief. It really ain't. It's just not a great weapon. Well, that is it for me and the horror story. I only know I did the one game, but for my sanity, I cannot go in with this again. It's not, okay, it's not that bad, but it's definitely not up there with meta at all. You just get beamed by everything. Its range is really, really bad, I will say. Even if I stuck on this range thing, or the scope, it still kind of struggles really, really bad at range. It's 450, such a low RPM time to kill wise compared to other weapons. Pulse rifles are just beasting right now anyway, but even up close, I don't feel like I can handle them up close. I feel like I get time to kill by pulse up close. It's just, the horror story itself, it doesn't have enough oomph. I think if I had more of a, I don't know, high cali rounds or whatever, maybe if you could just dome someone. But the fact is that this won't roll with high cali rounds, which is honestly a big shame. And I will say that these perks together, even though it did have a bit of recoil, it's just, Zen Moment Rampage isn't like the greatest set of perk for PvP. I know you could get obviously moving targets or whatever, outlaw killing wins and stuff, but still, generally speaking, even the master kind of sucks on this one too. But I just think that even if you have the range one, you're gonna go for your werewolf. The werewolf is just, it's 10 times better. As I said, this is definitely the weakest weapon from Festival of the Lost, which makes sense because it was the first. So they probably didn't want to make something stupidly good out of the festival, so there was no FOMO. But I will admit, you're going to be getting rolls of this. I won't say keep any god roll or any rolls. It's not really a god roll either. I'd say that if you are getting this weapon, you're safe enough to dismantle it. Don't worry about dismantle it. I don't think that, especially because it doesn't even have Adrenaline Junkie, which is meant to be getting buffed. So generally speaking, yeah, the horror story, this ain't it. This just ain't it. Don't be trying to keep this, or if you get a roll of it, don't be like, oh my god, I wonder if it's good, because yeah. It ain't the greatest. It ain't greatest. It looks cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks pretty dope. But yeah, if you're going for an auto kinetic that's 450 RPM, werewolf all day, baby. Werewolf all day. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like, and you want to see more content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see the next collective in the next one.